friends, welcome and thank you for joining me here today. I've been a busy little Benjamin these last few weeks, a lot of travel, a lot of time away from home, and much of the time that I've been spending here has been training, coaching, streaming, doing those kinds of things, but I wanted to get myself back into gear on producing this curated YouTube content because not everybody has the availability or the time for the live streams, and even though that's a medium that I really am finding a lot of enjoyment with, the purpose of the YouTube page is still to make content that is helpful and informative or thoughtful or just for you guys. And so I am going to be moving in the next couple of weeks into a process of having the live streams be exclusively on Twitch and spending more time also creating these sorts of videos to go up on YouTube. I think that as long as I'm streaming on both platforms, my motivation to make content for YouTube is a little bit lower than is necessary to actually be able to follow through. And actually that's something I sort of want to talk about. Not necessarily the idea of content creation, but something that's a little more accessible to a lot of different people, which is the concept of setting goals for yourself and failing to achieve them and still coming back and trying again. This is a topic that I was discussing earlier this week, and I think it's something that a lot of people they try to work on not fearing failure. They try to work on their ability to avoid the anxiety or the stress that comes with the potential of things not to go the way that you originally expect. And I think something that I've mentioned a few times is that no one ever goes through and can accurately 100% predict the future every single time. You can guess and get close to it, but with training scenarios, no one ever writes a 12-week training block and says to themselves, okay, and in week 7 I'm going to tweak my shoulder and have 6 weeks of rehab, and it's going to completely challenge me in my resolve and my mental resilience and my emotional strength. No one ever plans for those kinds of things. Likewise, when someone sets goals in other areas of their lives, they tend to not even if someone is to put forward the idea of, oh, this is a life or death situation, they usually imagine them doing the life part of it. And it's really challenging sometimes to have yourself open up to a goal that you may have failed a few times before. I will be the first to say that every time that I try to recommit to creating consistent content on YouTube, I always find rationalizations as to why I'm too busy or why I have too many other things going on. And again, I think this transcends this particular medium and goes to a lot of other things when it really can apply to anything where you are setting goals and you're failing to reach them or you're experiencing failure, and it's just to build up almost a tolerance or build up enough of a resilient mind to the experience of failure that you don't allow it to prevent you from trying in the first place. Because if you really want to do something, just because you haven't been able to achieve it yet doesn't necessarily mean that it's impossible. It may just mean that it's going to take continued effort to keep going back to it. Because if you just fail once or fail twice or fail 3 times and give up on any one of those, then you don't have any opportunity to ever overcome those challenges. And so I guess I'm trying to use this as a way to connect to you guys because this is something that I have been trying to process for myself, and I'm much better at doing it with certain things like lifting or with learning a new skill. With music, this is the kind of thing that happens all the time too, but specifically with this particular challenge for me, it's been the kind of thing that I will try and fall short of my own expectations. And I guess I just want to assure you that I'm willing to keep trying and I appreciate you guys for sticking it out with me, and maybe just to see if we make it. But I'm really hoping that this time we can, and I am fully committed to giving my best to do a better job. Things are going well. I'm finding more and more in the areas of my life that I struggle with that I'm able to be better at tackling those challenges, and it's something that I'm trying to utilize to maybe get some more momentum back in this particular area, which has proven to be more challenged than I had anticipated. But I'm committed to doing it, and I'm excited, and I hope to talk to you again very soon. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye.